Hello guys, and welcome once again to my amazing YouTube channel where I share with you quality content regarding the financial markets and how you can make your trading journey consistent and profitable in the shortest of time possible. So and before I proceed with the video, just make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and make sure that you share with us your comments on what you think about the content that we keep sharing with you on a day-to-day basis. So in this particular video, I just wanted to go through a quick analysis on Crash 500 and Boom 500 and any other instrument that we just look at. But so far, we'll look at Crash 500 and Boom 500 using our smart confluence trading 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 strategies. If ever you want all our strategies, which include retail trading strategies and as well as institutional trading strategies, feel free to contact us to WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number that is in the description below. You can quickly send us a message and say you want to be part of the Focus Mentorship, where we share with you all those courses. So without further ado, I'll just go through the analysis right now. So as you all know that we always start from the daily. We always start from the daily time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, right? Looking at the daily time frame, this is what I want you to see. These are the things that you're going to be studying in the Focus Mentorship, right? So if ever you look to the left, you realize that there was this major break of structure. This is a major break of structure that happened here, right? So after every major break of structures, like especially this major break of structures, to us, they simply confirm to us that we are still in this major downtrend, right? And also another confirmation is the failure to break previous major swing highs, which is the major swing high here was this top here. So this top here, if you check, the market hasn't broken it. For us to fully say this market is now bullish, it has to come and break all at the top there. So after this major break of structure here, after that major break of structure, I had a trend line that was counter trending, which was this going down, which actually after the break and the retest of that trend line here, break and retest, we actually managed to get buying opportunities here at the bottom using this double bottom, number one confirmation, double bottom. That was the first confluence, that trade, double bottom, and confluence number two, break and retest of the trend line, break and retest of the trend line, break and retest of the trend line, right? Break and retest of the trend line, number one, number two, double bottom, which is a reversal pattern. So those two confluences, they actually guided us to enter this buy here, especially here at the double bottom level. So entering there, where was my target? Where was I targeting to hold this buy? So my target for this buy, I look at previous levels of support and resistance or previous levels of supply and demand. So if you look to the left, the next previous level of resistance was here, right? Which was actually my first target for the buys that I entered here. So that was my target that I was actually looking at. Then I realized that as the market was moving from here and breaking this level here, which is actually the neckline of this double bottom. If ever you're part of the Focus Mentorship, you know what I'm talking about. This neckline, you always know that after the break of the neckline, we scale in more trades. So initial buys, we entered them there at the double bottom. Then we scaled in more trades upon the break of the neckline here. We scaled in more trades, targeting this resistance here is a target for this buy. So this buys will actually manage to hold those buys for almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks of holding these buys, which was actually a very good trade. So just going to 4 hours so that you actually see some of the opportunities more clear. Right. So after the target was reached like that, after the market tapped into the target like that, obviously we shift our stop loss just below the zone, just to secure maximum returns. So I realized that I had this counter trend line as market was going up. I had this counter trend line, right? So this trend line, I want you to look at this trend line. This trend line touch, Here, as it was touching going up, I was actually scaling in more buys. First touch, second touch, third touch. Here, I scaled in more buys. Came back, I scaled in more buys because the target was not yet fully reached up until it was reached. So after it was reached there, I realized that the market, after the target was reached, which is this red zone, the market broke this counter trend line. After the break, I managed to enter as well as upon the retest. So the break and the retest of this trend line, it actually also started to give us selling opportunities. And remember, the overall market direction is still bearish overall. So here upon the break, you could have ended upon the break, you could have gotten this entry, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, you could have gotten this sell. Then the retest, what I've always told you, if you're part of the mentorship, you know what I'm talking about. When you get the retest, a retest is simply a confirmation to say, indeed, we are going down. Indeed, we are going down. Indeed, we are going down, right? So a retest is simply a confirmation to say, indeed, we have broken out. So after the break, you could have entered retest, you could have also scaled in more trades. Then other levels as they were being broken, for example, this level here, this level, as the market broke this level, break retest, you could have also scaled in more cells. So right now, where is your target now when you enter like that your trades? Obviously, you've gotten the entry points, which is first entry point, second entry point, the retest, third entry point, also this break of this level and the break of this counter trend line, right? So those were more than 4 entry points that one could have gotten for themselves. So after you've entered like that, where is your target now? Where is your target? Where are you targeting to hold all those cells in? Right. So when the market structure is overly bearish, we expect the market to create. Let me just give you a simple illustration, right? When we are downtrending, market forms lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Meaning, if ever we are still in a bearish market structure, we expect the lows to be broken. The lows must be broken, the lows must be broken, but the highs, they are not being broken. The highs, they're not being broken, but the lows are the ones being broken. Meaning, the major low that I was looking at is this one, right? So if ever the market is still in a major bearish market structure or in a major bearish market momentum, right? I expect the market to come and break this low, which, so meaning if ever you entered based on the entry points that I gave you, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 entry points that I showed you there at the top. If you entered at the top there, you could have held this trade all the way to this low here. You could have held this trade all the way to this bottom. Why? I showed you, I just gave you the illustration now. When you are in a major bearish market structure, we always expect the lows to be broken. So it came, broke the low, just like what happened there, which is what we call a break of structure. So as it was going down, you realize that it was forming different channels. For example, this was a channel. After the break of the channel, you could have scaled in more cells. Retest is just a scaling in of more cells up until the target was reached here. This was a trade that actually we held for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of holding cells. So right now, the market is in this major downward channel. As you can see, we managed to draw the channel, right? And right now we're at the bottom of the channel. The market gave a second touch, third touch here. Upon the third touch there, we managed to enter initial buys, right? Those initial buys, obviously, they are still not yet fully confirmed that we're still going to push further, but those are the initial buys that we entered based on this third touch only. So right now, what we now want is further confirmation. Like, for example, here, I have this trend line here, right? This trend line here, that's the counter trend line. Once it's broken, once the market breaks that, I'm expecting to take buys. Those buys, where am I looking for targets? I'm looking at the top of this channel, which is this trend line there that is facing down. That is my first initial target. If it goes there and breaks that trend line, break and retest, we will scale in more buys. After we scale in more buys there, if we manage to scale in more buys, we are now looking at the next levels of support and the resistance, or the next levels of supply and demand, next order blocks that are there from that level. For example, let's say it manages to fully come and break like this. Let's say we manage to come and break, get a retest, we scale in more, right? Then the next level that I'm looking at we have this break of structure, internal break of structure. After this internal break of structure, I look at the order block or the supply zone that led to that break of structure, which is this one, right? So that is the next level that I'll be looking at if ever we buy and scale in more buys here. That's the first level. Once we reach that level, obviously you'll be shifting your stop loss high and high and high and high. The next level is that level at the top there. So this is just in case the market wants to fully now start going up. This is what I'll be projecting. My major TP that I'll be looking at is this highest level there. That highest level. Why that highest level? Because according to the overall market structure, that's a lower high. That's a lower high according to the overall higher time frame market structure. That's a lower high. So if ever that lower high is now broken now, I know that overall now the momentum is now shifted fully in the long run to the bullish side of things. I'll just use my confirmations to hold longer. But so far, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. So far, I'm still within this. I'm trapped within this channel. So far, let's forget about everything that I just spoke now. Forget about everything. Put your focus in this channel because price is still trapped within this channel. So long as it's still trapped within this channel, those other moves that I just mentioned, they might not happen. So right now, if ever we break this trend line, we'll buy my target the top of that channel. So for an entry, one can use 30 minutes, you can use 15 minutes for entries, not for analysis. For entries. For entries. Hear me clearly. For your entry, not for your analysis or for your targets. Use 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or even 1 hour for your entries. I hope it's clear. Most of the students who are part of our focus mentorship program, they actually know what I'm talking about. So I have this counter trend line. So I can already see some signs that most probably the market wants to push up. I can see this. This is a double bottom with triple bottom, right? First touch, second touch, third touch. That is actually a very good sign to say most probably are going to break. So how am I going to place my entries? Right, 2 ways in which I'm going to enter my buys, my confirmed buys. Remember, I spoke about these buys. These are just initial buys. So these initial buys, I entered them. My target, I was looking to the left. I was looking to the immediate left here in 1 hour. I realized that we had this break of structure, which is an internal break of structure, right? After an internal break of structure, remember the market always comes back to an order block or a fair value gap. So it came and tapped into this supply area there. So after reaching, so that supply area, it was just an immediate target for these buys. If you bought here, you could have actually held this buy all the way to that supply, into that supply, or even this previous high, you could have also held up until this level, or that supply. Because if ever it managed to break this supply and also break this high here, that was a full confirmation to say right now the market is now bullish. But so far it hasn't done that. So this is the high that I'm expecting to be broken. This is the high that I'm looking for to be broken. Once that high is broken, once that high is broken, once that high is broken, once this high is broken, remember this is one move, up, down. So this break of structure here, this is an internal break of structure. Let me just write it in small letters. Break of structure, right? Then this high, once it's broken, I know that I can actually start holding buys up until we reach that first target that I showed you, which is the top of the channel where I'm looking forward to. This is also a change of character, an internal change of character. So once it's broken, that's a change of character. That's why I just labeled a change of character. Once it's broken, that's a change of character. So what am I looking forward to here? What am I looking forward to? Either the market comes back to this, already it has tapped into this zone, already it has tapped into this demand here. So either you bought here like me initially, then secondly, it has tapped into this demand. That is also another entry point that one could have gotten. You could have actually bought here, your stop loss just below the zone. Your stop loss below the zone. Where is your target? Your target, you're looking to the left. Where is your previous highest level, which is this first level? That's the first internal short-term level. Then as for a long-term level, you're looking to the top. of this channel. Remember what I said, that so long we're still stuck in this downward channel, the market will continue playing around in this channel. So long we're still within this channel, this is a very beautiful level as well that one can actually target at the market to go all the way to. So if it goes and breaks there, which I actually spoke, that if you ever break the wait for the retest, then you scale in more buys. But so far, this was also another entry. So first entry, let me just label the entries. Let me just label the entries. Let me just label the entries. Entry here, entry here. So right now, the third entry, third high probability entry, wait for the break of this trend line, you enter. If it comes for a retest, you enter again. Your stop loss just below the trend line. Those are the entries that I'm looking forward to. This is the target, the major target that I'm looking forward to so far currently for the particular time that we're trading cash 500. I hope it's so clear. I hope it's clear. I hope everything's clear. If ever you don't understand what I'm talking about, feel free to join our Focus Mentorship program. Contact me via WhatsApp. Contact me via WhatsApp and be part of our Focus Mentorship program, where we teach both retail trading strategies and institutional trading strategies to make sure that you are a profitable trader, a consistently profitable trader, and you're not part of the majority that are manipulated. You're not part of the majority that are not consistently profitable. So we make sure that we actually help you to not be part of the majority of traders who are simply giving money back to the market each and every time. So that is it for Crash 500, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for Crash 500. Let me move on to Boom 500. Let me move on to. So, ladies and gentlemen, Boom 500, we'll do it in the next video. We'll do it in the next video. Just make sure you like the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you share the video, because many people, they are losing. They don't even know what I'm talking about. So once you have done that, you will make sure that as the Boom 500 video published, you're the first one to receive it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you share with us your comments as well. If you take trades, any trades that we actually analyze together, if you take them, feel free to share with us in the comment section. Tell us that you took the trade, tell us, and also join our free Telegram community in the description below as well.